The South Island is crazy. This is a drive to hut in the first week of April and there's no one here. There's someone camped in their camper a little bit further back. It's the first person we've seen. Just stopped and talked to someone on the road for like 45 minutes. There's not even anyone here. This is just insane.
They moved further up and now they're far up there, maybe, who knows.
Bit tighter this year, mate.
A little bit.
Why do we pack so heavy?
There's not many sandflies blocking out the camera.
Bastards. Let's do it.
Do it.
Don't need these bloody raincoats at the moment. What a spot. This is a cool valley. Can't wait to get up a bit higher and into some creeks and explore it a bit more. Rain's coming in now, we're taking our jackets off. Playing a game of raincoat tag on the way in. Take your raincoat off and it starts to rain, put your raincoat on and it stops raining, take it off, it starts to rain. On our way up the Ahuriri Valley. Stop at Shamrock Hut tonight. We're in for, I don't really know how long, 5, 6, 7 days maybe, see how the hunting goes and how the weather is. It's a pretty stunning spot. I'm grateful to be up here. It's not bad for a last minute plan because we had no idea where we were going until yesterday or the day before maybe. Seems like a cool spot, but sounds like there's not many stags roaring. Not a lot of deer seen overall by anyone we've talked to, but that's alright. Looks like a pretty sweet spot to be in and we'll cover a lot of ground over the next week. Exciting. Oh. Bumped into those two guys at this hut. This is the first hut, Shamrock. They've been up at the next hut for the night. They're just heading back out, so we're going to stay at Shamrock, we think, because it seems like this weather's going to stick around for the day. It's lunchtime now, so pick up a feed. Let's see if we can sneak out for the afternoon somewhere, but that'll be weather dependent. Cozy little hut though.
Brave little things.
Get on your processed carb bullshit.
Yeah, this is not food.
Mate, natural.
Nice. Give me leg.
That little dude is a sandfly killing machine. Every little jump and flick of the head, he's just grabbing them out of the air. It's bloody impressive.
So does that mean, are they the last ones up
Got the
there?
valleys to ourselves, yeah.
Yeah.
Much better than forecast. Well, that weather that was forecast might be starting to push in now. Hopefully not, but it looks a bit wet coming over the hill. Yeah, it's starting to piss down, so I'm going to duck into the bush and probably get my jacket on. At least I've got the bush to hide in from that shit weather. Chad's got nothing over his side, he's just on an open face. He's climbing up a bit higher to look into another creek. I decided might as well cover some different ground and not hunt the same area and work along this way looking on the other side of the river. But he's gonna be right out in the thick of it now. Poor bugger. Let's sneak out and have a look at where he's at. He is about there right now. The rain eased off for a while there, so I pushed up the hill a bit further to sit in underneath this tree with a natural backrest and started glassing, but the rain's just coming back in, so I might have to bail over to a bit more shelter in the main bush there because I'm just sitting under one tree at the moment, but I'll give it a moment and see. I'm just starting to get wet now, so probably move shortly. Bloody weather. Still haven't seen any animals. None. We make our way up this valley, but it's lunchtime now. I'm still yet to see a single animal. I know often they're hidden out during the day, but I thought I'd see something. Nothing last night. Nothing today. Hope it picks up. hiding from the rain. This weather today is pretty bloody frustrating. Every 15 to 30 minutes just has a quick little downpour, just enough to be annoying. This shower is just getting heavier and looking a lot more constant than the others. Been going for about a quarter of an hour now. It's not looking like it's settling up anytime soon, so might sneak out of here and maybe just make my way back to the hut. Just chill out there for a few hours until this evening and come up with a plan of where else to go then if the weather clears up. I did hear a stag roar 2 or 3 times on the other side of the river, so I might head over that direction in the evening and just hope that he starts up again. Anyway, for now, I'm going to get out of here because I'm getting wet now under this bush anyway, so got nothing to lose by walking out there. I've just been hanging out at the hut for a while, and 3 other guys turned up before. That's only a 2-bunker, this one, so they've set their tents up just around the corner, and they'll probably come into the hut tomorrow night because Chad and I will most likely get out of here tomorrow and head up to the next hut. So they're just camped over there. Top step up. Home sweet home.
Not bad.
Probably been about 6 years since I've used this tent, so hopefully it's all good inside. I didn't clean it. But it's not mouldy, so that's good. Not a big fan of this tent. It doesn't have a lot of room in it. It's a tiny 1-person, but it is a 4-season tent. And I wouldn't have brought it in here, but I forgot to bring my 2-man tent down south this time, so this is all I've got. And I'm used to fly camping, but I just didn't want to do fly camping with all the bloody bugs around here. So, this is me. mates camped down there. I've come up a few hundred metres altitude, and last night and the night before's camp, the old hut is down below me. Haven't seen any deer yet. This morning there were some stags roaring over this direction. So I was hoping I might just see some deer on the bush edge, but no luck so far. It is midday, but thought you'd see the odd one moving around, but just don't seem to. First and last light, and that's it. Just got to get used to this South Island open country hunting, but yeah, I think I'm just going to spend the arvo up here, probably move along a bit further. There's a bit of a gully I want to check out. Otherwise, just try be in a good position for prime time this evening. That's the plan.
This is just about the only spot to cross safely that I've found. I've just pushed up probably another 150 metres just to find a crossing through this gut. Turns into, it's quite gorgy down below and same up above, so I'm just going to mark on my maps that this is a safe point to cross, so if I'm coming back in the dark I know where to aim for and don't get caught out. Sorted. Should just make things a bit safer later. Pretty good. Good lunch spot. It is so nice being up here away from the sandflies and mosquitoes. They're so bloody annoying down low. Jesus. I pushed up another 100 metres altitude or so just to see if I wanted to see up in this valley and just see if there's any tar in here. It's midday now, so the stags aren't going to be doing anything for quite a few hours and kill some time and hurt my legs coming up here, but I can't see any tar. I might just push a little bit further just in case there's something further up, because I'll be able to see into the valley a bit better from just up there. So go a little bit further. Always bloody amazes me the places you find fences, posts and wires. The old buggers back when men were men put fences up, up here and up in the bloody high country. And look at this. They've actually drilled every post, fit every wire, and strung the wires through the posts. Incredible. No tar spotted. Just about back down at where I had lunch. I think I had a stag moan just before I got up from that top spot, somewhere down here. Could have been hearing things, but sounded like it. Just found a little bit of shade. Got some more full body cover. Stay out of the sun. This is me for a while. It's 20 to 5 now, so the stags, with any luck, might start up in the next hour or so. But at the moment, there's nothing happening. I don't want to go down into the bush. Well, I do, but I feel like I'll ruin a lot of that area if I do. So I'm just going to stay up here with my little vantage point and hope that something walks out
and more importantly something starts roaring. But for now I'm just gonna rest. $6 getting into that golden hour and the sun's just about to pop behind the hill, so I'm going to go down a bit further, see if there's anything on the bush edge further down. There's a chopper just flying in now. It'll be interesting to see where they go. Finally, 6:45 on day 3, I finally see my first deer for this block. Incredible. And it's straight up behind the hut. There's a stag over there that I spotted first, and it's got a hind with it just above it. Just in the grass over there, up above the bush line. Nice to see one, that's for sure, but it would be far nicer to see one over this side. How beautiful is this? Stunning. Look at the moon.
There's no running water near camp, so I have to make sure I fill up the bottle before I go back.
Perfect. Oh, made it back. It's about a 10-hour day in the hills. Chad's still not back by the looks. So hopefully he's had a bit of luck and he's held up carrying it back. How many points?
How many points?
Yeah.
0.
What? Where's your stag?
What stag?
Oh, fuck. Any
Where's
roar?
yours?
I ain't got shit either.
Oh. Good spot, eh?
Did you have much luck?
Nope.
How many did you see?
Nothing.
Please don't tell me nothing. Actually.
Nope. 0.
Oh my god. For real?
Yeah.
Anything raw?
Nope. I found a dead hind or spiker.
Oh, true. Like shot and taken meat.
Shot
or
with
just
the head
whole?
missing, so probably not a hind, and back straps only taken.
Oh, old mate, eh?
I'd say so.
Old German mate that everyone's been
No
going
legs
about.
taken, just back straps only.
True. Someone did say it didn't look like he had much meat in there.
Head's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, ripper. Better than me though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, I might as well head out of here in the morning. This place is shit.
Yeah, it's definitely not us. There's not many deer in here.
Mm.
We'll make it healthy.
I feel like the quality of our meals are slipping in the bush a bit.
Yeah, it has done this year. No sauce.
Sausage and spinach wraps. Oh, how good.
Morning.
Morning with no roaring. Can't beat putting on wet socks and wet boots at 5 o'clock in the morning
to go chase stags that aren't roaring. At least I got warm porridge. And a pan because I forgot my mug, so my coffee's got to be in my pot.
Making our way back to camp. Didn't see much this morning. Heard some roars way up the valley and saw that same stag I saw last night for a few seconds. Went into the bush as a chopper come over. I think we're going to pack up camp and head back down to the hut and try and target him this evening. We are out of here. Back
You might take us on a better track
to the hut. Probably not. Our level's low, so I'll probably lead us in some stupid fucking direction.
I rubbed these sticks together so fast and got the fire going, you didn't have time to get the camera out.
It's only 9:30, well 10:30 kinda, because daylight savings ended this morning, but we're back at the hut now and decided to just light the fire and get cozy because no bloody deer anyway, dry our clothes out and keep these bloody sandflies away because it's a bit stink being back at the hut and being surrounded by bugs again, little bastards. So we'll shut up the hut, get the fire going, dry our clothes out, get rid of these damn bugs. Yeah. Like bloody Aucklander weekend warriors. Ready to feel a bit of hurt up this hill and find a stag?
Yep.
This windfall is ridiculous. So much worse than I'd imagined. Jesus. more trees on the ground than there is standing.
It's more like gymnastics, really.
This is better, and heaps of sign. Not real fresh, but plenty of sign. Feels like I could bump into something around here. Nice open spur. Stags love that shit. I'm going out. Just killing a bit of time in the bush. We're less than a couple hundred metres from the bush edge where we're hoping to see that stag, but predicting it probably won't come out until last hour of light, so just hanging around down here. Can glass some of the opposite face at the moment. Can't see any animals. There's one stag roaring in the distance. At the moment we're just spending more time watching traffic go in and out. It's Sunday evening, so there's just been a couple of cars leave and one more coming in. You can see the car park from up here. The wind's moving around a bit, so it's going to be a bit of a gamble as to whether or not we can get onto that stag without him smelling us. Finally a deer has come out. It's not the one we're after though. I think that might be the animal we saw this morning. But I'm positive it's not the animal, not the stag I saw last night. That one was darker last night. And it aligned with this spiker does not. And he's just feeding, he's not interested in the raw or mating by the looks. Oh, he's moving. Well, no deer. Watched that spiker. Went up the top of the clearing to try find the stag and couldn't, so now we have a long, arduous walk back in the pitch dark. Woohoo!
Yay.
Hey! We made it.
That was fun.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Do not go up there. I don't recommend going up there. Bloody hell.
Not worth it for one piece. Like
That 10 will grow up in some fucking room.
So that guy we just met, he just turned up at the hut as we got back. Kai, his name is, real good bugger. Just shot 12 pointers straight opposite the hut. He saw it from the track at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Popped over there. The same valley I went up yesterday. That same bit that I climbed up high to pop my head into the valley and look properly, and clearly didn't look properly, and he shot a 12 and there's another 10 up there, so good to know. Also not good to know that we are shit hunters in country like this, clearly, but never mind. There are animals in here.
don't get this on camera.
What's going on?
Damn it.
What's this all about? What happened, chef? Oh, boiled the pasta milk over.
I mean,
How was it?
that's bacon and pasta. What can go wrong? What are you taking photos of me?
This morning's plan was to hunt, but it's raining this morning, so we decided screw that plan and head out. So it's first thing in the morning, packed up, heading back to the car park. Rain's just picking up. On our walk out, we're looking at 5 deer up where Chad was going to go this morning, and it's not raining now, so just a bunch of poor choices today to start walking out. But to be fair, could still get up there, but haven't spotted a stag yet. It's 5 hinds or 3 hinds and 2 fawns, I think, so we'll keep an eye out. There's got to be a stag up there somewhere. That's where the one was roaring yesterday, so we'll keep looking for a while. There's actually a stag and 2 hinds and 2 fawns. So that was where Chad was going to go to chase the stag that was roaring last night. So saved himself the legwork up there because it wasn't a great stag. But still pretty disappointing because the weather is fucking beautiful. And we're walking out. We're not really sure why now. But we'll find somewhere like way better to head back into.